Good morning. I gotta give it to those go-getters out there that are starting their mornings already. You guys are doing great out there, whether it's working out or heading to school or who knows what. You got it. We're almost to the weekend. I'm Hunter Funk. Fire crews say electricity and gas will likely be out for the next several days. If you look behind me here, you'll see the American Legion was taken out by the tornado, even knocking out this ice machine. It's hot, I'm sweating, and it's the humidity that's just making it feel even hotter. Behind us, there are people working to board up the windows, as well as police just left about 10 minutes ago, so it was a long investigation, a long night for officers. We're starting to see some of that damage as the sun starts to come up. If you look behind me here, you can see the stone that crumbled off of this building. They're not trying to take what Texas has and mirror it. They're trying to take the lessons that they learned and bring it back here to Wichita. While local leaders are being upfront about the challenges, they're also celebrating how far they've come. Police just wrapped up their investigation after about 6 hours of being out here. You mentioned you were hungry earlier. It's National Cheese Curd Day.
I'm not gonna lie. What is a cheese curd?
Deep fried cheese, basically.
Deep fried cheese? All right, you have me at deep fried.
Taylor, every now and again here in Kansas, we get into a tornado situation similar to this. This has been the daily reality for those firefighters out battling blazes nearly every day in Idaho. The weight of this event carries heavier than some of these big fish. The reason why, all the funds go back into the community. If you look at this piece of ice, it's about an inch thick. This is what the kids fell through.
Today is the first day I've touched my mom since February of 2020. It's like being a little kid and it's Christmas morning.
Since March, the Presbyterian Manor has restricted visitors. As holidays went by,
you would see them say it closed.
Socially distanced celebrations were all that Jay and Claudia attended. But now, with 99% of the campus vaccinated,
no words could make how happy we were over that.
Restrictions have eased.
It has been such a long time.
The parents can finally hug their son and daughter-in-law.
Oh, my Lord. You don't know what it means today. To this 94-year-old mother, I love you. 94-year-old father, to get to see their children and touch them and love them again like I did when they were born. And I am so happy.
The year of waiting was long, but the son says he's thankful the wait was worth it.
My big fear was that I'd never get to touch them again, alive. That they would get sick and die alone, and I would not be able to touch them again. So this is a big day.
It is nothing but happy tears in the Mann family.
This is the happiest day, I think, in my life.
And gratitude for the precautions taken so they could get to enjoy this day.
It just seems like the weight has been lifted.
Just do exactly that. Just do that. Yeah.
From going on tour with big bands like Motorhead and Quiet Riot, to building stages for Riverfest and Wave. When the music stopped, Jeff Corbett needed a way to keep his business going.
It's incredibly challenging to pay the bills.
Now, Corbett is using what he knows to become a handyman.
If the stage breaks, you learn how to weld. If your vehicle breaks down on the way to the gig, you turn into a mechanic. If the plumbing goes haywire in your shop, you learn how to be a plumber.
He says it's about finding a new way to use old skills. Corbett's friend says he's showing people there are ways to adapt in tough situations.
Everybody's kind of in the downfall right now in the music industry, but I feel like he had a really solid run, and he's going to continue making really solid runs.
And while it's not a permanent gig,
It ain't easy, and that's why they call it rock and roll.
he says it's about changing the music so the finances can hit the right notes for now.
I don't even worry about things getting back to normal anytime soon because I'm able to do something else, and I'm okay with that.
Jeff, we're talking about drones. The one here at Evergy, it's like the Tesla of drones, and it's reaching new heights, being able to detect issues before and after the lights go out.
I'll go ahead and arm it.
In just a few minutes,
Taking off.
this drone is up and soaring to electrifying levels.
Quicker, a lot safer, and just a lot more efficient all around.
This drone is piloting a faster response time for Evergy crews. When it comes to severe weather,
If power is out, we're going to be flying, trying to restore power as quickly as possible.
it allows crews to see what's going on instead of going in blind. Coordinator Mike Kelly says it shortens restoration efforts.
Anytime that a storm runs through, it's ready to go.
This drone also propels crews to get more done during routine maintenance. Kelly says traditionally it takes 1 day to inspect a substation, but now
With the drone, we could do multiple subs within a day.
a thermal sensor can find hot spots, detecting a possible line failure that could cause outages.
We're really able to see from all different angles of what could be causing a potential issue. If a sensor trips and tells us that something's hotter than it should be, we can take a look.
Safety is what got this drone program off the ground. Evergy is under a 3 to 4 year research program led by KDOT. It looks at merging technology into one system so drones can be out of the pilot's line of sight. If proven successful, Kelly says you might see a lot more of these.
Okay, let's start with number 1.
From big
42.5
to small,
3.5
the
pounds.
Shake and Showdown, a flathead catfish tournament, makes for a big weekend in Greenwood County.
There it is.
And while it's fun for the kids,
Give it a kiss.
or worth winning a few trophies,
Says you tried.
the weight of this event carries heavier than some of these big fish. The reason why, all the funds go back into the community. It started as a competition between some buddies.
My fishing partner and our kids were talking smack, and we said, okay. And then, so once we done it, we're like, hey, man, we can put money back into our community from this. So that's what we started doing.
7.7.
But now, in 10 years, the Greenwood County Wild Kansas Association has raised $12,000. The funds are split. Half goes towards a yearly scholarship for one high school student.
It means a lot, and I plan to use it to pay for college.
The other half goes towards a community disaster relief fund. That helps community members with things like house fires, tornadoes, or like Stephen Mead, who's battling cancer.
Guys come down and donated money to help me from my travels back and forth in my treatment, and about all I can say, they helped out quite a bit.
It's helped 31 families and 16 high school students so far, and it's something the group expects to last for many years to come.
42.5. It's a pretty neat deal. I don't think it'll ever go away.
Good job, guys.
Day or night, trains cross this intersection frequently. But Saturday night, it was a crossing Nathan Schaefer says could have been fatal.
His front tire was on like the second rail.
Schaefer says he began filming thinking the driver would back up. But after a few seconds of no movement, that's when he got out of the car.
He doesn't move, he just is sitting there. So I'm like, okay, we need to talk to this guy. I think it's gonna hit your car.
Schaefer lifts the crossing arm and tells the driver to back up. He says just 2 seconds later, the train passes inches from the car.
I didn't realize how close it was. I heard the horn getting louder and more frequent.
Schaefer says he's not sure why the driver did not move, but says someone needed to help him.
For whatever reason he was on the tracks, somebody needed to snap him out of it. I just am happy I could help the guy, because he probably has kids and a family that want him to get home.
As soon as the train passed, the man drove away. Schaefer didn't get a chance to check on him. He says he hopes the driver sees the story so Schaefer can know if he's all right.
I hope you're okay, brother, wherever you are.